When you think of Botox, how much do you think is needed to get the job done?
Nikki, how old are you and how many units of Botox do you have?
Do I really have to answer how old
Yes.
I am? 41. 32 units.
Jody, how old are you?
55.
And how many units of Botox do you have?
64.
Why?
Dr. Cruz, how old are you?
44.
And how many units of Botox do you have?
76.
Devaney, how old are you?
23.
And how many units of Botox do you have?
60.
Courtney, how old are you?
33.
And how many units of Botox do you have?
128.
Where do you have that?
I think we officially have a new purpose and meaning for the phrase, I can't feel my face.
I can feel my face when I'm with you.
What it look like, TV?
I am back. What it do, baby?
YouTube's own Varnell Hill,
Did ya miss me?
your very own spokesman for the Insidians. We inside and we comfortable.
We're comfortable.
Back with another one, and today we gonna get into Botox. I had no idea you can get so much Botox in one face after I started seeing the clips of how much Botox these women are getting.
I am 30 years old and I get 54 units of Botox.
Hi, I'm 38 years old and I get 34 units of Botox.
I'm 41 and I get 75.
I'm 32 and I get 40 units of Botox.
Why?
Hi, I'm 35 years old and I get 32 units of Botox.
25 years old and I get 50 units.
34 and I get 56 units.
I'm 40 years old and I get 65 units of Botox.
Was it me, or was that a lot of Botox for one office staff that does Botox? It seems like that doctor got a hell of a hustle going on right now. To be honest with you, it sounds borderline diabolical. Seems like I'll be in the office like this.
Your little secret is driving everybody crazy, and now they're all addicted.
Yes, so now I'm gonna start charging for it.
I wonder if he even hand out paychecks, or is he just injecting people's faces on Fridays?
I keep them looking good, pretty, and all that, you know, but no dough.
But anyway, it's still more people that's into this.
How old are you, Claudia, and how many units of Botox you do? Like 100?
I am 28 and I'm doing 94, not 100.
That's a damn shame.
Okay, that's pretty close. Okay. Hi, Don. How old are you and how many units of Botox do you use?
I'm 31 and I do 45 units of Botox.
Okay.
Shut your bitch ass up!
Hi, Victoria.
Hello, Dr. Chang.
How old are you and how many units of Botox do you do?
I'm 24 and I get 118 units of Botox.
Are you insane?
Where do you get it? Hi, Yvette.
Hi.
How old are you and how many units of Botox do you do?
I am 52 and 58 units of Botox.
Well, it's less than Victoria, who's 24.
Yay.
Hey, Dr. Chang.
Hey, Victoria.
How many units of Botox do you get?
36.
36.
Glabella, forehead, around the eyes, and a little bit in the bunnies.
Now, disclaimer, I'm not a doctor.
He's better than a doctor.
And I pretty much don't know what I'm talking about.
You're an idiot!
But I really don't see how, if the actual doctor, who's in her 30s, she's only getting 36 units of Botox, of toxin in her face, how is she allowing a 24-year-old to get 118 units in her face?
How the hell?
How is she allowing, being a certified medical specialist or whatever, she's being one of the ones that's supposed to have the knowledge, allowing a 20-year-old to get 118 units in her face? Let me show you exactly what a unit is.
What does 1 unit of Botox look like? Here you go.
Now just imagine that times 118 going in your face.
It'll burn your face right off.
And you're probably asking yourself, where can they put it all?
These are all the areas on your face that you can treat with Botox, starting with your forehead, your 11 area, your crow's feet, a brow lift, your jelly roll, your bunny lines, your LLSAN for a Gummy Smile, your tip lift, nasal flare, Gummy Smile, your DAO to pick up the corners of your mouth, your Mentalis to prevent the cobblestoning, your masseters to prevent clenching and grinding and jawline slimming, and then your platysmal bands, which help reduce the tech neck lines and actually help tighten up that jawline.
As you can see, they done figured out a spot on every centimeter or fraction of an inch on your face to be able to inject this stuff. And a lot of times it leaves you with some pretty weird effects.
Have you ever had this happen after Botox or Dysport? This is a Spock brow, and I can assure you that 99.9% of injectors have had this.
It's like it's frozen or something.
Oh, this. I got a Botox injection today.
Happen. While it does look a bit goofy, it's actually an easy fix. There are definitely worse things that can happen, like a ptosis that have no fix other than giving it time. But you should definitely inform your injector if this happens. All that really needs is a unit or so to calm that down a little bit.
You ever notice how the answer is always just a little bit more of the stuff that already jacked you up to begin with?
Give me some more. If you want it, let me hear you say it. Give me some more.
But she right, the Spock brow running around looking like you shocked 24/7, that's minor compared to the ptosis.
Logical.
And they say the ptosis only happens a fraction amount of times, but it's all over TikTok like this thing happens all the time.
This is a story about a girl named Lucky.
Now that's a ptosis. That's what they say affects 1% of all Botox patients, but I'm seeing it all over the place. That's when they're in your forehead trying to get them wrinkles out and hit the wrong thing and that eye dye.
So did y'all know that you can get ptosis, which is eyelid drooping from Botox, even if it's done by a neurologist? I didn't, but now I sure do.
If you don't come out the situation dead-eyed Darlene, you might get lucky and come out as Elsa, and your smile be totally frozen.
I got Botox to fix my gummy smile and I can't go back.
It's really, really hard to feel sorry that you got left with the Grinch that stole Christmas smile. It's really hard because nothing was wrong with you before you went in there.
Whatever you do, do not get masseter injections because this is literally a horror story. Look at how pretty my smile is. This is my smile now. Like I'm really trying to smile and I can't. And you can see there's like a big difference here and here. That's how I normally smile. That means that they injected a different part of the masseter muscle, which is a muscle that pulls your smile upwards. So now I'm fucked because there's no way to reverse Botox.
You did it. I didn't. You did it.
So be careful when you do your masseters because everyone's doing them now. Please. Now I'm stuck like this, so if anyone knows how to reverse Botox or how to help it, please let me know.
Hate to break it to you, sweetheart, but you know how this goes. The only way to fix it is to get a little bit more.
One more.
No!
Give me one more.
Look, one more!
That's the jacked up part. But I'm telling you, I think even if you thought that you got a good, perfect little session and you've been getting it for years and you've been having no side effects or after effects.
Wrong.
I think you're really not thinking about the long run.
I feel like some people might come for me for this, but the tox in Botox stands for toxin.
You smart.
And when you inject this Botox or these toxins into your body, they don't just sit under your skin. They travel into your brain and your central nervous system. At this point, we're seeing so many women getting their implants taken out because they're making them sick. And I think 5 years from now, we're gonna see the same thing happen with Botox.
Now you done heard it right there from a woman that's just using her common sense.
My specialty, common sense.
But y'all only respect people that's in doctor's uniforms and smocks. So I'm gonna give you somebody in a smock, this neurologist, and he's gonna tell you about some of the long-term effects of Botox.
This was the result of 1 round of Botox. This young lady tells a story about how she went to the hospital to get a Botox injection for treatment of her migraines. Which is true, Botox certainly can help in people with migraines who meet certain criteria. But Botox is not a benign compound. It's actually the botulinum toxin. It acts at the neuromuscular junction. It prevents the release of a compound called acetylcholine from the presynaptic terminal. This means that the neuron is unable to release the signal that acts on the muscle to allow it to contract, which effectively means that it leads to paralysis. In this situation, when she got the Botox, it looked like it actually started to spread down to her muscles of the neck. That's why she needs this cervical collar around her neck, because she said that without it, her head would start moving around and she can't support it. It also affected her throat muscles, preventing her from being able to swallow properly. After a few days, she got the antitoxin and she looks like this. You can tell she got a significant amount of improvement from it. But there are still some residual effects where the muscles are still effectively paralyzed. As she continued to improve and work with physical therapy and occupational therapy, she states that she started to feel better and better. And this is her now. She was able to be released from the ICU and now she's back home with her family. This individual has been through quite a lot, and it's important to spread the awareness of what could potentially go wrong when getting things like Botox.
So if that right there doesn't show you and tell you how dangerous this whole Botox game is, I don't know what will. She wasn't even getting it for vanity purposes. She was getting it to help with migraines. And 1 wrong move, 1 wrong stick, 1 wrong unit. Remember, the girl said she was getting 118 of them. So she's rolling the dice 118 times.
That's insane.
Each time she goes through the procedure. All it takes is 1 wrong bang. And you could be in a situation just like that young lady was in the previous story. But y'all tell me about this whole, how y'all feel about this Botox thing. Do y'all think it's necessary? Did y'all notice the difference in these women? Did anybody look like the Botox really worked to their benefit? Do you really agree with younger people in their 20s getting all this toxin put in their face this early in life? That's why that one lady was 31 and looked like she was 58. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about it in the comment section.
Can I interest you in a sarcastic comment?
If you'd have made it to this point in the video, you are my MVP.
It was a stone groove, my man.
I'm out of here.